Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to the next episode of the SWE Universe Mode, SW Rising, of course. Tonight we've got a big one, including our our first Rising Championship defense of this season, with Daniel Bryan defending in a triple threat match against Kazuchika, Okada and Michael Elgin. And here is our opening match of the evening. It will be one half of the current Rising Tag Team Champions, Bobby Fish, taking on Travis Banks. Of course, this is one half of our Tag Team Championship match we had a few weeks back. And I really want to see these two guys clash once again. I feel like in a singles capacity, these two guys have got a great sort of chemistry. That's the word I'm looking for together. And we're also going to have another special episode tomorrow then. The special episode tomorrow is all about number one contenderships. And that is the sponsored one. Of course, if you don't know, Hanem was our first channel sponsor. So to say thank you, let him pick a whole card for this Rising Universe mode. We went for a number one contendership theme. So tomorrow we've got an open weight number one contendership, an intercontinental number one contendership, and a Rising number one contendership match all planned in. So it'll be a massive episode for you tomorrow. We do also plan on the Tag Team Championships being defended within the next few episodes as well. Maybe on Thursday, I think I've got it scheduled in for. That's big. And then Saturday and Sunday next week, we've got the Openweight Championship being defended and the Intercontinental Championship being defended. And also in the last episode, we saw a couple of debuts, and that theme will continue somewhat into tomorrow. We'll see a couple more debuts there. We've got some good stuff coming up. We also got the first appearance of TM61 in our Universe mode here tonight as well, as they take on the Young Bucks in our second match of the evening, right before that big Rising Championship Intercontinental Freeway, like I said. Intercontinental, where did I get from? Our big Rising Championship triple threat match, as Daniel Bryan makes his first defense against Michael Elgin, who of course won our number one contendership rumble, and then Kazuchika Okada, who of course defeated Elgin on our previous episode, or the one before, to gain a chance in tonight's match. What a triple threat for that championship is going to be awesome, isn't it? As I've always said, triple threat matches are the best matches on this game, and I really feel like we're going to have some fun with that one, I think. And who knows, we've got a decent chance now of having a brand new Rising champion. I mean, the odds are not with Daniel Bryan. He's got two opponents, so if you assume that everyone's the same ability, then essentially you have a 33% chance of winning, I suppose, if you look at it that way. So here we go then, Travis Banks versus Bobby Fish. And straight away Fish taking Banks out, and Fish needs to try and continue keeping his momentum going. Kyle O'Reilly so far has been fantastic. He has had 2 victories in these 2 singles matches he's had, and a win in obviously the Tag Team Championship match as well. So Kyle O'Reilly, the most in-form man in SWE at this point in time. Who knows what that means, eh? And Bobby Fish would love to join that as well, I think. But Travis Banks has had an interesting time. He has defeated Shinsuke Nakamura one-on-one this Universe mode, don't forget. So he's been in a very good position, and I'm sure he'll be looking to try and get himself some more opportunities moving forward. And I think as this Universe mode does come to a conclusion, there will be some more chances for him. A win here, though, would definitely increase his chances of getting some more chances, I suppose, if that makes any sense. I use the word chances far too many times with that sentence, but there you go. And it is Fish back in control at this point in time. Hopefully Bobby Fish will be on WWE 2K19 as an actual in-game member of the roster, which would be fantastic. That's one less call we need to worry about, and it's a good one that's going to get used in various different universes as well. Banks now get around the back of Bobby Fish into a German suplex. Fish now sending Travis Banks over the top. Banks fighting back with a boot in the face. Decided against the springboard. Makes his way into the ring. Taking Bobby Fish up into a Liger bomb. Wow, nice running sit-out power bomb. Banks now bringing Bobby Fish back up. Looking for the suplex, but Fish fights back. Clubbing blow there right to the side of the face of Travis Banks by Bobby Fish. Now Fish, not sure what Fish is up to here. Just decided to run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth by the looks of it on the edge of the apron, and then embarrassed himself, and now he's getting beaten up by Travis Banks, I suppose. This way. One way to look at it. Banks that takes Fish up onto his shoulders and going to drop him face first on the turnbuckle. Oh, the turnbuckle was the apron, but there you go. Not doing too well here, am I? Referee still counting away, and we're getting quite high in the counts now as Bobby Fish does throw Travis Banks back into the ring and joins him as well. He doesn't want this match to finish by count out. I don't think either of these guys do. I think they want to show exactly what they can do. Nice knee right in the side of the face. Really aggressive there by Bobby Fish. Nice suplex. Followed by a running forearm. And Travis Banks is taking control back now. What is he going to go coast to... Oh my god, coast to coast. Nice. I don't think I've seen that so far in this game. If we have, it was like very, very, very rare. Nice. That was pretty cool. But Bobby Fish is back in this one now with that Falcon Arrow. I'm choking on my own words. As Fish taking Banks down, I'm struggling. Ugh. I think I swallowed a bit of air. Nice spinning heel kick there by Bobby Fish. That could be enough. There's the pin for the 1, the 2, and a 3 counter. Bobby Fish does pick up the victory and continues building momentum. I say himself and Kyle O'Reilly doing fantastically well at building momentum in this universe mode. Great win by him. And like I said, they will be defending those tag team. Why is Kyle O'Reilly in the ring for? Well, they're shaking hands. We can sort of make sense of that, but it's a bit of an odd one, isn't it? You can't beat this game with using the wrong models in cutscenes, can you really? But there you go. And talking of the tag team division, here is our second match of the evening then. The Young Bucks versus TM61. Our first chance to see TM61 in this universe mode. We've not really used them a lot in any of the universe modes, have we? But I feel they fit this one, of course, because they did come from Pro Wrestling Noah, which, of course, is a Japanese company, so it makes sense. And here they are, then, the Young Bucks, always a staple of our universe modes. One of the best tag teams around in the world. And another chance here to show exactly what they can do. They're going to want to get themselves in the championship picture. And a win here could very much put them in that picture. Although, who knows, a win for TM61 as well would put them in the picture. But I feel like that would be a surprise win here, to be honest with you. I think that the Young Bucks would have to be the favourites. There they are then. Potential future champions, I would say. So if they do win here, I think we should definitely give them a championship match in the next few weeks. I would say so. Championships haven't really been much done with them, have they, recently? So I think they should get a bit of exposure. Want to try and get every belt sort of defended 3-4 times in this universe mode. Not of course the actual winning of the belt. So this will be the Rising Championship tonight. That'll be its first defense after it being won. So our second Rising Championship match. We're also going to have another one in a few weeks' time. Like I said, we'll be crowning another #1 contender of the Rising Championship tomorrow. So I'm sure they'll want that match as soon as possible. So here we go then. Got to try and figure out which one's which now. I think Shane Thorne's one in the orange trunks and Nick Miller in the blue, I believe. But yeah, a TM61 win here would be massive for them. One of the biggest wins of their career, I would say. And I'm going to unofficially make this like a #1 contendership, I think. I think if the Young Bucks win, I think it would just enforce their position. And if TM61 win, I think it would be the biggest win of their career. And definitely worth them getting a championship match out of it. It's pretty mixed at the moment, though, to be honest with you, isn't it? I mean, TM61 are getting some good action going. Pinned by TM61. Submission by Nick Jackson wasn't quite enough for either, and now all of a sudden the Bucks are taking control. Nice reverse suplex, and all of a sudden TM61 are back in control. As you do. Nice Phoenix splash the middle rope there by Shane Thorne on Matt Jackson as Nick Miller taking out Nick Jackson on the outside. That's takedown there by Nick Miller on Nick Jackson. The Knicks are good. No, it's Matt Jackson. I can't get confused now. No, it's Nick on the outside. The two Knicks are fighting. That's what it is. And TM61 are now in full control, and they have been for a considerable amount of time, he says. And then Matt Jackson turns it around. Nice takedown there by Matt Jackson. If that's not a rope break, then nothing. Oh my god. He's literally, his neck was on the rope. Matt Jackson now standing moonsault. Sending Shane Thorne into the corner. Looking now for a buckle bomb. Hits it beautifully. Nick Jackson in control on the outside now over Nick Miller as well. Shane Thorne turns it around there, but in comes Nick Jackson with Nick Miller. Oh, and Shane Thorne just took too long celebrating and ended up getting dropped on his face, but turns it back. Oh my god, Nick Jackson just embarrassed himself wholly by missing that. Poor lad. Right hand there, stiff one by Matt Jackson into an ace crusher. As Nick bringing in Nick Miller the hard way with the draping DDT from the middle rope, shades of Mr. Randy Orton. Matt Jackson heading up top. Looking for that moonsault. He went for it and completely missed it. That's big. That's really big. Sunset flip bomb there by Nick Jackson on Nick Miller. There's the Liger bomb, or the Ibushi bomb, should I say, by Shane Thorne. Nick Jackson's completely out of position. He needs to get across, and he doesn't get there in time, and TM61 get the win. No way. TM61 have just defeated the Young Bucks, and you know what? I'm going to do it. I am going to give TM61 a tag team championship match in a few weeks' time. That is a massive, massive win for them. The biggest win they've ever had in SWE, and possibly the biggest win of their career. And we've got to give them something for it. And I think a championship match is the best thing I can offer them. The best thing I can offer them. I mean, absolutely fantastic. This was the moonsault that Matt Jackson missed. This was the big turning point in the match for me, this was. And you see here, Nick Jackson didn't see the Ibushi bomb. And then by the time he'd seen what was going on, he was up on the top turnbuckle and he was unable to get across the ring in time to break it up. And TM61, they don't know about it yet, but as soon as they get backstage and informed about their tag team championship match, they are going to be hyped. That is a massive, massive match for them. And although Red Dragon's doing fantastically well at the moment, I'm sure they're not going to want to... they're going to be a little bit dubious about this team. And here it is in a big Rising Championship triple threat match as Daniel Bryan defends against Michael Elgin and Kazuchika Okada. Looking forward to this one. Okay, so Elgin won the #1 contendership Royal Rumble we put together, which was great for him. I think he was number 26, I believe, and came through to win it, which is quite impressive actually for a Royal Rumble in this game. However, there was some outcry from the comments about Kazuchika Okada getting an opportunity, and we gave Okada the chance to prove himself. And he took on Michael Elgin a couple of episodes ago, one-on-one, for a chance to get himself entry into this match. And he was successful. Hence why it's now a triple threat. And I'm happy about that. Don't get me wrong. I was really happy to see Michael Elgin get the opportunity one-on-one. Because I like Elgin, but he might not necessarily have been someone we would have given an opportunity to. So the fact that he won the Rumble just shows why we do these sort of things. Because it does allow some interesting things to happen. But I must say that, in my opinion, the best match type on this game is triple threat. And to get this match into a triple threat now, including Okada, is just going to hopefully step it up to the next level, I think. And it is going to be awesome, I'm sure. They always are. Why wouldn't it be? So here comes Okada, of course. Held gold before in this universe mode, but never necessarily had the most impressive time, if that makes sense. I mean, I think he's always struggled a bit, to be honest. He's never really hit the heights we expect him to hit. Maybe this is his big opportunity if he can win the Rising Championship. At this point, maybe one, maybe two more defenses before Shabby Mania. But he could be main eventing Shabby Mania, which would be incredibly cool for him. I mean, we've got some plans for Shabby Mania already. We're going to be starting to build towards it, of course. It is a massive card. It's going to be 2 5-match cards, so 10 matches altogether. That's episode 29 and 30 in this universe mode, if you're keeping track. But they're going to be pretty cool. We've got some big plans, like I said, lined up. Got some interesting stuff going on. But of course, we have to see how the game develops, how the universe mode develops. We've seen some interesting things happening so far with, of course, Samoa Joe winning the Openweight Championship, Kota Ibushi winning the Intercontinental Championship. He'll be defending that soon as well. And it'll be interesting to see which one of these 3 men walk out as the champion as well. Daniel Bryan making his first defense of the belt. And he's another one, Daniel Bryan, who's never really excelled massively in these universes. To win this championship for him is absolutely massive. And of course he got it because he was 1/3 of the World Cup winning USA side that had the triple threat to win the belt. And now he has his big first defense in another triple threat. And straight away Okada taking Elgin up at his shoulders and dropping him in a Death Valley driver. And I think both Okada and Daniel Bryan will know that Elgin's going to be a trouble because of his superior strength compared to the two. And that's something they're going to have to watch. And I feel like they might have to work together at some point to try and keep Elgin grounded. Nice neck breaker though by Okada on Elgin. Before raining down the punches right in the face, and Daniel Bryan with a dropkick in the chest of Okada before Okada catches him, sends him into the ropes and into a nice hip toss. Okada on the middle rope, drops with the elbow, completely misses though, Daniel Bryan. Bryan now brings Okada up to a kneeling base, but Elgin is back up to a standing base. And Elgin just steps to one side and allows Okada and Daniel Bryan to do damage to each other. And wise tactics there, just let your opponents damage and wear themselves out, and then you can pick it off at the end, which works if you're not up on the top rope taunting the crowd, but you're back to your opponent to get caught out. So it was a mixture there of Elgin. It was intelligence mixed with stupidity. Nice German suplex there by Okada. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip into the second. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip, looking for the trifecta of German suplexes. And Daniel Bryan rolls to the outside as well, but Okada with his back to Elgin almost got caught. All 3 men back up on their feet before Elgin takes Okada down with a kick. And now Elgin looking to get right in the middle of the action here. Daniel Bryan and Elgin working together with that double backbreaker. Talking of double backbreaker, something we haven't seen in this universe so far is Mr. Roderick Strong, isn't it? He is part of this roster. You know what, I'm gonna squeeze him in. I'm going to squeeze him in. I don't know who against, but I'm going to squeeze him in. Well, this match... I've got a match in a couple of episodes' time that might have to change. It depends on some of the results of the #1 contenderships and so forth. But I really want it to go ahead because it's an amazing match at the same time. Daniel Bryan looking for the butterfly. Missed. Nice backbreaker once again by Elgin. Trying to figure out the best person would be to face off against Roderick Strong. There's a lot of great ideas for that, isn't there? That's pin it in for a 1. More work needs to be done. That's right hand right in the gut. Now Daniel Bryan in with the crucifix bomb. And Okada now trying to interact with the crowd, but getting caught out from behind. Big roundhouse kick right to the side of the head, and Elgin slowly getting back up to a kneeling base. And breaks up the pin. Elgin, Elgin now locked in the label lock. Okada is grounded. If Elgin taps and Daniel Bryan remains the champion, Okada needs to get back up, but no, Elgin does break free. Which is good. I would have been a bit annoyed, to be honest with you, if the match had ended that quick. I know I shouldn't be like, but I would have been a little bit peeved off, I must admit. I want to see the best possible matches, that's my problem. Elgin now sending Okada into the corner. Hoist him up onto that top turnbuckle. Well, Okada fighting back with a boot in the chest of Elgin, who's rocked from that, and then, wow, what a dropkick. It's always been said that Okada has the best dropkick in wrestling, and proving it there, but it only left the 1 count. And Daniel Bryan drops straight into the pin on Elgin as well, and Okada not having any of that. Breaks it straight away. Oh, Daniel Bryan just launching him across. Bryan now sending Elgin into the ropes. Elgin fighting back with the elbow across the thigh, and Daniel Bryan returns the favour, now taking Elgin up, but Elgin fighting free. Great back and forth between these two now. Elgin with a backdrop. And a clubbing blow right to the side of the head and a boot to the spine as well. As Okada on the outside slowly getting back up to his feet. And Daniel Bryan seems unable to get knocked into a turnbuckle there. He just seems to be bouncing off for some reason. Not quite sure why. Okada now hoisting Elgin up onto his shoulders. And Elgin fighting back with the elbows. Oh, Elgin taking Okada up into his home tombstone powerbomb and hits it as well. That's a big maneuver, and you see Elgin there rocked. Tried to get back up straight away, but energy avoids him. He drops to a knee. But are you going to be, when you're doing maneuvers like this, as Elgin does, he's such a strong man. Oh, look at that fall-away slam. And then takes up Daniel Bryan into the Elgin bomb. 1, 2. Oh, he's kicked out. Wow, I thought we had a brand new Rising champion there. I really did. That fall-away slam on Okada, then just turn around, Elgin bomb Daniel Bryan. There would have been a slight bit of controversy with Daniel Bryan's hand being underneath the ropes, which should have been. It was a rope break. Referee didn't see it. Referee counted it. And should the championship have changed hands there, that would have been an issue, I think, moving forward. But, of course, because of the kick out, I don't think it's going to matter. Okada with a forearm. And you know what we haven't done? We haven't changed the animation like people said in the previous episode. And there was the ripcord clothesliner and the Rainmaker clothesline. And we have a brand new Rising champion. You guys asked for it. We gave him the opportunity. He's taken every single chance we've offered. And Kazuchika Okada wins the Rising Championship. So Daniel Bryan, not even one successful championship defense, unfortunately for him. It was a good match. It was a good match. I can't believe I forgot to change that move. I was literally looking at the comment before the video begun as well. I will change it now. I can't remember what your name was. I've seen your name plenty of times before and I can't remember off the top of my head. But I will change it so it's ready for his first championship defense, which will be in 6 episodes' time. I've got it planned in for. Yep, 6 episodes' time. When he will be defending against the man we will find out tomorrow in a big fatal 4-way. No, triple threat tomorrow. So I'll give you some of the names for tomorrow, not all of them. We're going to have an open weight no more contendership match. We're going to see Oni Lorcan, Cassius Ohno, Walter, and the debuting Luke Harper. Also, we've got an Intercontinental Championship submission elimination match. Jericho, Benoit, Zack Sabre Jr., and Austin Aries making his debut as well. And then that Rising number 1 contendership match. A few people have requested it, and it is going to happen. Kyle O'Reilly will get an opportunity as he faces off against Kenny Omega and AJ Styles in a triple threat match. That's tomorrow's episode for you, and that is, of course, the match, the whole card that was suggested by Hanem. So, thank you for that. I hope you are watching. But I'm sure you'll be watching tomorrow for that episode. So please, if you have enjoyed this one, please do hit a like and, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. And I will see you tomorrow for that big number 1 contendership episode. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. The one, two,